All right, everybody, we're live. Welcome back to Gambling Savant. Today's live stream is all about the one and only Bitcarra, the world's finest crash gambling site. So we'll get started here in just a moment. See if we can get a few individuals on here to take a look and see what's going on with this month's promotion. Great campaign. So Bitcarra has been a real success. They launched just several months ago. They offer the traditional single crash gambling, which looks like this. You have your multiplier in the middle of the screen. You have your wager bar, your multiplier bar, and some important information down low. You got your history, all your bets, other gamblers who are participating in the gamble. Bitcarra is great because they offer the trend bar up top. Gives you a great idea as to where things are likely to head in future rounds. Indicates a blue win, a red win, or a tie, which shows as a yellow bubble. So today's video is not about single crash. This is what you'll see if you are familiar with single crash or crash gambling. This is what you'll be familiar with and recognize. The campaign that's taking place the month of November is all about the revolutionary dual crash game. This is such a blast to play. There's tons of strategy. You really have a ton of control over your wagers as a gambler. It's phenomenal. The way they created this, it's based around the game of Bircarra, which you'll find in most casinos. So there's always a group of people at the Bircarra table, and they'll sit there for hours and hours perfecting their strategy and taking advantage of trends. So what we have here, we have two campaigns taking place. We have the demo crash competition, which is going on right now. And then we have the real crash event taking place November 30th, taking place tomorrow. Okay. So let's go through some details. Or not tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. Taking place November 30th, which will be this coming Tuesday. All right, so let's take a look at some specifics on the campaign, on this latest blast of excitement from Bitcarra. Here's all the details. So we have the dual crash games. The demo crash is a $5,000 prize pool event, which is going on right now through November 29th. You can certainly still sign up for that with the link provided in the chat here. I'll throw that in there in just a moment. Let me do that real quick, actually. Go here, copy the sign up link. And there we go. So if you'd like to participate in the free event, it's a $5,000 prize pool. I'll show you the proof that there's no financial obligation whatsoever. All you have to do is click the link provided in the chat or in the descriptions. Provide the fill out box with your email, a username, and password, and you're done. You can participate in the demo dual crash competition, $5,000 prize pool. Here's all of the requirements, rules, regulations, and then also using that same link, or if you've already signed up with the link prior to today, all you have to do to compete in the real dual crash competition is deposit into your account a minimum of $50 USDT and play through $100 in betting and wagers through the time period of the event, which is the 30th through the 7th of December. Okay. So for example, you could play $101 wagers on Dual Crash during that time frame, about a week or so. Okay. So that's a $25,000 prize pool. The payouts are substantial. And so here's the overview. We got all the rules, anything that you may not understand or have additional questions about, just let me know down in the comments or email me at gamblingsavant@gmail.com. If you do register today, or you already have and just haven't taken the steps to deposit, let's go back to the home page here. Of course, loud and clear, we've got a deposit button up here at the top. This is your cryptocurrency choices. You can deposit with Bitcoin, USDT, or Ethereum. If you hold crypto, this should be pretty straightforward. Just request your address and send accordingly from your place of holding. If you want to deposit with a different form of payment, you can scroll about halfway down the main page here. It says need crypto, no problem. You got debit, credit, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay. Click the buy button and go through the steps like you would on many other transaction sites, fill out boxes like this. So you got your currency of choice, the amount you'd like to send, country of residence, the state or area that you're from. Make sure you agree with the terms of use and privacy policy and click the exchange button. Very simple. All Bitcarra games are played in USDT. So if you deposit with Bitcoin or Ethereum, it'll automatically transfer it over to USDT. So here's where things get juicy. Whether you're playing in the free event, the demo crash competition, or the real crash competition, you have to play the dual crash game, not single crash. This campaign is for specifically dual crash. So over on the left side or the top left, you'll have the option for dual crash. And here we are once again. You have lots of information up top. I use the farthest right boxes, the two on the very far right. This one here, if you can see my cursor, has lots of bubbles. These are indicators showing the history, the prior rounds of gameplay, okay? So the first documented round in this example is the top left. It was a blue winner, indicated by the blue bubble. The columns run vertically downward. So the second winner was red right here, followed by 4 more blue wins. And then it goes over to the second column at the very top, a blue winner, so on and so forth. So the last round was over to the far right, was a red winner. Okay, the box to the right of that, you have some information that I think is very valuable. It shows how many times blue or red has won, blue pairs, red pairs, and also ties. So that can also kind of just give you a better understanding of the statistics behind it versus more of a visual look. So we can get into a little bit of gameplay here. So whether you're going to use USDT or Bitcarra tokens, the Carra tokens are listed at the top here. When you click on your little icon, it'll show you your balance. And then below that, it'll show you your USDT balance. All right. So today, we're going to try to finish off the demo crash competition and try to do what we can there. We've got a decent stack of Carra tokens. We are not in the running to win at this moment, but that could change. So we'll go through some gameplay with Carra tokens. These are the free tokens that you get upon registration. with the link provided in the chat or in the description of this video. And it's 100% risk-free. You have nothing to lose. It's a lot of fun. And you're competing for a $5,000 prize pool, cash. Okay. You certainly hope, it's not mandatory whatsoever. I want you guys to have fun. I want you to be responsible. If you do decide to play with your hard-earned money, the idea is to win, not to lose, not to gamble. It is a gamble, of course, but we can hedge our bet in many ways. I've put out lots of videos with some strategy and some tactics, and we'll get into a little bit of that right now. So we're going to play with our car tokens. They are free play in a sense, but they do hold value too. Keep that in mind. They're not worthless tokens. They are valuable. They're definitely valuable in the sense that we're competing with them right now, okay, for hard-earned cash, for hard cash. All right, so let's take a look at the trend here. Hey, Michael Otto, real quick, I want to say hi to a very loyal follower, man. He's a great guy, Michael Otto. Good evening. Thank you for participating tonight or this afternoon. So let's look at the latest trends here. We had 5 reds in a row. Before that, we had 3 reds in a row. So we had a little break in the reds, lots of red action. We've kind of shifted to some blue. We've got a tie mixed in there. So we kind of got it's not quite back and forth, but no major trend that I can see at the moment. As we can see here, red has won 99 times, blue has won 92. So not really lopsided. As far as averages go, that's pretty close. If it was red 117 and blue 78 or something, that would be a little bit different. We'd have more of a indicator there. Now it hops back to red. So we're kind of clueless, right? We're kind of clueless on what to do here because we are guessing. We are using our tools, our indicators to make an educated guess. Obviously, that's really all we have to go by. Okay. So let's try to find a good entry point. What are we going to base this off of, right? Right now, since we've hopped back and forth a little bit, I think we're going to go on a trend. I'm guessing, but I do believe. Let's see if blue can make a little run here, okay? So we bet 100 car tokens on blue as indicated here. And it looks like we lose. So we lose that bet, and that's okay. We are up on the competition, doing okay in the free demo crash competition. Let's do that. Let's go 100 again on blue and see if we can't switch things up and get a trend going. And we win. Okay, so we're just about back to even for the start of this session anyways. And we still don't have great indicators. We do want to ride out a trend of sorts. So let's go 200 on blue. I'm feeling it. Once again, this is free play. This is part of the competition. These rounds do count towards the end result. And we lose to red by 1. Now let's go red for the same bet and see if we can't get red to follow suit. So it's tough, that's the nature of the game. You have to, usually you would jump in, I'm live here doing the live stream. So I want to get in the action and show you guys the gameplay and how things are done, of course, right? And we do win that. So we're hobbling back and forth. We've won 2 and we've lost 2 of the identical wagers. Okay. So, it's really a tough board. I like to use the board and be very confident with my decision. I'm not super confident, to be honest, at the moment, as far as the indications of what I believe the future might be for either red or blue. But that's okay. That's part of the game, and that's part of the experience that everybody's going to have to go through. And we do win. So now we're profiting a little under 200 card tokens just in the last several rounds. Okay. Let's go with it again. Let's go 100 though. Let's conserve a little bit of our profit. We're free rolling in a sense on this session, playing with profit. And let's see if we can scoop another winner here. And we tie. The tie in Bitcarra is amazing because you don't lose. When I bring that up, I usually reference the game of roulette. You know, if you bet red or black and a green 0 comes up, you lose. You don't tie. You don't literally tie. You know, you lose your bet. So a tie, I associate the tie in Bitcarra as a green 0 in roulette, if you know what I mean, and you don't lose your wager. So let's see what happened there. We did not. We sat one out. So we had 2 ties in a row. I actually didn't see what happened there. Okay, so we had 2 ties in a row. We would have bet red again. So we lucked out on not placing that last wager. The top right's showing 104 reds to 95 blues. Let's get back into the blue action. We're betting 100. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so, you know, I like to ride these trends. I like to be sticking with the winner until proven wrong. You know what I mean? Let's actually go a couple hundred on blue. So we got 200 card tokens wagered on the blue side. We're kind of riding a trend here. And let's see what we can get done. And we got it. We're faring quite well. I think we are up, I don't know, 400 or 500 card tokens. I'm actually quite pleased with that. It all goes towards the tally of the competition, right? So I'm going to sit one out. Sometimes I want to kind of just reassess what's going on, not just continuously bet over and over and over. Let me know if any of you have any questions. I know this live stream is no, it's not a bad time of day, but it's late afternoon, kind of pre-dinner time. Lots of you will watch this after the stream's completed, most likely. If you're out there though, and you have any questions or you want to go through something specific, you can certainly let me know. If you're out there, I'm going to put a tweet out real quick with the link to this live stream. See if we can get a few people on here. All right. So we'll get back into some gameplay here in just a moment. So I love the single crash. I really do. The dual crash though is so much more my style in the sense that there's some strategy and you have some control. I'm an avid poker player, been playing for almost 20 years. So I don't like, it's not that I don't play slots ever, but I don't like the lack of control with just the complete gamble of a slot machine, right? Versus a game like Texas Hold'em or something like that, where you can control your destiny in many ways. This feels much more like that than almost any casino game that I've ever played. I really, really, really like it. And, you know, to be playing with Bircarra tokens on a new registration, competing in a $5,000 prize pool, absolutely risk-free is, I'm not trying to sell you. That's why I'm here in a way too. So it's kind of double-sided, but I want everybody to have fun. You know, we've got Casino Coin. A lot of people who follow my channel are invested or interested in Casino Coin. These are the types of situations that we're going to be presented with in the near future with the advancements of that project. So, you know, whether it's from me, whether it's from Casino Coin or another outside source or third party, you're going to have these opportunities to sign up at different places, different, you know, online casinos, so on and so forth. My first choice for gaming or gambling online right now, outside of online poker, is Bitcarra. 100% my go-to. I enjoy the heck out of this platform. It's very simple to use. You have a real chance of actually winning and not just throwing your money away. It's a great battle. It's a battle between the house and the gambler, as always. But I feel like it's very fair. And I've had excellent feedback from many people, many individuals, many gamblers who have signed up with the link that I've provided in the chat, or you'll find it in the description down below. So let's jump back into some gameplay. We've got a trend going now. I would say we can use that as a trend. We've got 4 reds in a row. I'm going to stick with red one more time. And if blue wins, then we'll switch over and hope for a little blue rally. So we're willing to, here's my strategy. These trends can run. I've seen 9, 11, 13 consecutive rounds of one color or the other. Okay. And we do hit that, you see. So now we've gone 5 in a row, red. You would think that it's going to continuously want to switch back to the other color, and it does a lot of times. But there are times too where you just have to ride out these massive rallies. We're going to go again, red. And I'll show you my strategy. This is a very basic strategy if you don't have a whole lot of information to base your wager off of. Look at that. We hit it again. So now red has won 6 times in a row. Could it go 7? Very likely. We are going to switch it up since we're on profit, and it is becoming more likely that a blue will hit. So since we're free rolling with quite a bit of profit this session, we're going to switch back over to blue, a 100 Bircarra token wager. And we win again. I mean, I don't know if we're lucky or good. I'm going to have to say lucky, but we are reading the board quite well. Kind of got a little intuition and gut feeling rolling, which is a lot of times what it takes in games like this. You kind of just have to go with it. And so there we broke the trend of these 6 reds in a row with a blue winner, and we're hitting blue again. And now let's see if blue can make a run. And it does not. So now we're back to red. I don't think red's going to go on another run like that. 7 out of the last 8 have been red. Let's go blue again, same wager. And sure enough, it's a red winner. So we lose once again. Now the question is, do we sit out and protect some of our profit, or try to predict what's going to happen next with kind of a choppy board? Let's go 200 on blue. Let's double up. Well, now we're in for 400. Let's go for 400 Bircarra tokens. And we might just go for it. We might just keep doubling. Since this is part of the competition, I'm going to have a big win one way or another. And we tie 5 and 5. So we'll hit that bet again. 400. Let's see if we can't get a winner here. We do not. Now, what's the right move? I think we've got to, once you're in with this type of betting strategy. So let's go 800 Bircarra tokens. Now this could get us in a decent position once again, or we could burn through all of our Bircarra tokens quickly. Very possible. Then we win a very important bet. Gets us back up over 4,300 Bircarra tokens. That's big. So we're profiting about 600 Bircarra tokens this session. Pretty happy with that. Let's bet a red, and then we'll jump out. I don't want to get too lengthy with today's content. I wanted to show you around the site, show you how to register, show you how to participate in the free demo crash competition, and also how to participate in the real crash competition. Remember, let's go back to the campaigns tab here. Once you register with the link provided in the chat box or in the descriptions, in order to participate in the $25,000 prize pool event that starts November 30th, next week, okay? In order to participate in that, you have to fund your account with 50 USDT or more, all right? And you have to play through 100 USDT. So here's the information right here underneath this yellow line right here, okay? This is the registration criteria for the real dual crash competition. Everything's listed, very simple. You might want to keep track of your wagers. You could bet $1 at a time, equaling 100 rounds of betting. You could bet $5 at a time for 20 rounds, right? You do have to play through 100 USDT through the system, though, to have your stats and everything valid to be in the running for the competition. First place is taking $10,000. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up the exacts on that. It's substantial. So for a $50 deposit into the site, and to play, you can play through $100 on crash gambling or dual crash and very quickly. So that's really a non-issue as far as playing through $100, unless you just fare very poorly and can't win any hands, which are rounds, which not the case usually. So let me read through the prize pool here. Okay. So this is the real competition. The top 10 gamblers players are going to win. So it's a $25,000 prize pool. First place is taking $10,000. Second, $5,000. Third place, $2,500. Fourth takes $2,000. Fifth place, $1,750. Sixth place, $1,250. Seventh place, $1,000. Eighth place, $750. Ninth place, $500. And 10th place, still a whopping $250. Okay. So the whole point of the crash competition is to win as much as you can. Okay. Go through all the rules and regulations if you'd like. If you have any questions, once again, contact me down below in the comments. I'll be happy to help you out. I hope you enjoy yourselves. It's a ton of fun. The demo crash is 100% risk-free. Sign up, takes 20 seconds. And you only have to deposit $50 to participate in a $25,000 prize pool event. So even if you don't place in the competition, your $50 might yield you a nice little profit, whether or not you get in the top 10. Okay. So have fun with it. Play responsibly. As always, that's the whole focal point and focus of my channel, is to sharpen our edge as gamblers. Whether or not you think you're a gambler, you are. Everybody gambles in life. Okay. So enjoy yourself. If you choose to play for free, enjoy yourself. If you choose to play with USDT, enjoy yourself. Don't take it too seriously. Have fun, try to win some money, play responsibly, and take care, everybody. I'll be in touch with you soon, and I wish you all a fantastic day.